To me, he is the true role model for the youth in the world today because he did not discriminate against anybody. He saw people as human beings. He excelled in physical, mental, and spiritual side of life. I just want to point out that he is indeed my main motivation in life, and that he's the reason why I love being who I am. For those of you who want to know more about him, you go to metacafe.com and search wise words, and someone even load up his lost interview there, so if you guys want to check him out. Throughout history, there are men who are famous for the intelligence. There are men who are famous for the wisdom, and there are men who are famous because they're the warriors of the time. Bruce Lee was famous for all of that. Yeah, there's just so many celebrities today that frustrates you. I'm not gonna go into naming who, because I'm sure a lot of you know who I'm talking about. But there's this one person in the past, unfortunately, who has inspired millions of people all over the world, no matter their race, their age. And this person is someone who I idolize, obviously, a lot. So I just want to hear from everybody around the country or world about how they influenced you. Especially if you're Asian, how did they affect you while you were living in America? How did did it help you guys? I'm not sure. So I just want to say, I've heard a lot of comments about him. I'm like sitting in the subway one day with this book, and a white lady just comes up to me and tells me about how great he is and how he is truly the artist of life. And I just get amazed every time someone approaches me when I'm carrying a book about him. That I just want to hear from other people from all kinds of different walks of life. A lot of you black folks love this man. I mean, I hear a lot from my friends too, my African American friends. They love this guy. I also hear a story about him. One time, my friend told me in a speech class, a Hispanic man was supposed to read out his quotes, and he got so emotional he broke down 3 times before he was able to finish his presentation. I know I've referred to a lot of people according to the races, but my purpose of that is to show that he has influenced such a huge variety of people, that it wasn't only Asians. I mean, as a matter of fact, I know more non-Asian people who understand him and appreciate him more. So if you could, just include your name, what state you're from, and give me a response of how he influenced you. And, I might want to put them all together in a documentary that I'm planning to do in the future. And if you're living in New York, I'm just throwing the idea that, we should build a statue of him somewhere in Chinatown. Just a thought, But for the videos, I'm sure somebody's gonna say, like, I hate that chink. He smoked weed. He cheated on his wife. And a lot of other doubters who are gonna say stuff about him. I want this to represent a big diversity of people, a variety of races, because, this is what this man was about, He was the nod to all the races in America, and there was one quote by him: under the sky, under the heavens, man, there is but one family, and that quote will always be in my heart. So I want this to be a collection for everybody to remember and look back on what this legend has contributed to this world, for all of the races, and why he is idolized by all races and ages around the world.